this is just a presentation to take you through. This is just a presentation to take you through and show you how those features particularly work. So first thing, once we get to the home page, the very first thing I'll show you is this. Is the support option.
Yeah.
So sorry, if there's someone who is not on mute, can you please mute? Okay. So as I was saying, so the very first thing I'll show you is the new support chart that we've added. So when you get to the Tagland website, you will find a bubble to the left, a speech bubble to the left. That speech bubble is a new support item. When you click on it, you'll be able to fill in your name. So I'll just fill in my details here. And when is the event? So I'm just using a generic message to show you what can be done. So the message will be sent. Someone has said in the chat that they cannot see the bubble. Can the other people see the bubble that I am mentioning? Hello, can we all see the bubble?
Yes, we can see it. We can see it. To the left side, we can see it.
All right. So let me just open.
I know, but we can't see the bubble. I think we can see just the top square, top circle. Half circle of it.
The top half circle. Okay.
Like for me, I can see the chat with our team right now.
But you can't see the circle at the bottom.
Yeah. No. But I guess maybe it's my screen.
It should be. Is there anyone else experiencing this problem?
I'm not seeing the bubble both on Safari and on Chrome. So I don't know, maybe it's it's a tourist.mw.
This .mw. Oh, you're opening it on your site. No, I'll show you on the screen. Then once you receive your credentials, I'll walk through that. So if you go to the site right now, tourism.mw, on your browser, you will not be able to see the bubble. But I'll get to, yes.
Okay,
but I'll get to that part shortly.
Okay, thank you.
I'll address that. Yeah, but on the shared screen, I hope you can see it.
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right. So so we have the chat with our team option. So you can send that message, and once you send the message, if you open the chat, you should be able to see two messages. So one that I was sending it earlier, I sent it yesterday, chat, and then it was just a test message. I received a message from the support desk, and then I sent a test message back, and then you can see the one I submitted right now with all my information that I also haven't replied to. So when support is available, they'll be able to respond to your inquiries. Let me show you an example right now. I'll just go into the support desk on the side, and I'll reply to that message. I'll just say hello. So what will happen is that the response to this message, all right, can't see my email. So the response to this message, if live chat is not available, which is like they are not instantly available to respond to your questions. You will receive it in your email as a response. But if they're immediately available, so for example, if I were to start this over and I said, hello, I need help. I sent that message. And I replied, what can I help you with? In the screen immediately, you'll be able to see a response. So we have this live chat option that helps provide support whenever you need it. So for example, the questions to do with the portal that I'm about to show you in a few minutes, you can ask right there and they'll be able to reply. So this does not only work for exhibitors, this can also be used by the attendants who are just visiting the site, visitors to the expo. Anyone who really wants more information about the expo can have a live chat with support. So that's for the bubble, that's it. Now the next item I want to show you is the actual portal now. So you will see that there's this button to the top right. Some of you tried to access this button before and it was leading you nowhere. So now the portal is active. So once you click the portal button, it will bring you to a login page. Now on that login page, you have your credentials, the hosted buyers as well. Those who you want to engage with also have credentials, and both sets of users will be able to log in.
You are saying?
And once you log in, you'll be presented with the first page, which is the dashboard. The dashboard is just an overview of what you're doing on the particular portal. So you have meeting requests. One, so those are the requests you've sent out to book a meeting with a buyer. Then you have approved meetings, which means on the other end, the buyers approve the meeting, and then the number of currently available buyers on the platform at that particular moment in time. So that's how that for the dashboard. We will also include your latest meetings as we go along. It can be a quick reminder to say at 9:30 you have this meeting and so on and so forth. So that's what we're working to add. But in terms of actually booking a meeting, we have to the left here, we have this book meeting option that you can go to. So once you click the book meeting option, you have various buyers that you can engage with. It's pretty much a simple list. No photos for the buyers as of now. I don't think with our discussions with the team from the tourism department, they mentioned that we need to provide photos for them, but we do have an option for the exhibitors to add logos. So you as exhibitors will have the option to add logos so they can see your logo. But for them, we just have this default Takulandran logo as an option there. So this is in terms of the list itself, and then you have the option to book a meeting. So let's say I tap Parijitsime, and then I can set the date. So you see that all the dates here are disabled except for 25th, 26th, and 27th. So once you click on a date, say 26, then you can go to this time option, and then it will give you a list of times that are available. Now these times are in 15-minute sections. So if a time is not available, it won't appear on the list. So as you can see, you have 8 a.m., you have 8:15, you have 8:30, and then you have 9 o'clock. So we skipped 8:45. It means that particular buyer is booked for that 8:45 slot. So that's why that time is not available in the list. But you can go ahead and pick a time you want to request. So let's say 9:15, and then you can submit. So that means the meeting request was successfully sent. If we go back to our dashboard here, you see that our meeting requests have increased from two to three. And then we'll wait on the other end for our buyer to approve the meeting, and then we can go ahead and you go ahead and you see that approved meetings will change to two. So I'll go in on my page here in the back and then just simulate approving the meeting, so you can see how it will change. So I will approve the latest meeting. And if I refresh this page, you'll see that now we have two approved meetings, and we only have two meeting requests. So that one meeting was approved, and now I know that now I have approved meetings. Now, if you don't want to go here and book him and go to the dates and actually start checking for times, if you just want to view how a schedule is looking for a particular buyer, we also have this schedules page. So on the schedules page, you can select whichever buyer you're interested in. So for example, Men's Sele. And then if you check out Men's Sele and then you check out that date, 25th is clear, 26th is clear, 27th is clear. The same for Fariti Sime. And then you can see on 25th she's clear, but on the 26th we have a meeting that's been booked at 9:15 to 9:30 for her. So it means at that particular time she's not available. And then the 27th is not clear as well. So as more bookings happen, these schedules will start to fill up. So you can go ahead and just go here and select the buyer you're interested in, check their schedule, and then find the time you're interested in, and then go back here and actually do the booking. I think in terms of booking themselves, that is it. And then we have a profile. So your profile is your details that you submitted to the tourism department for the event. And you have the opportunity to edit these details. So I'm using one of the existing exhibitors, which is Mlambe Adventure Safaris, just for example. So in case there is something that you see, a discrepancy that you can see, you can go ahead and edit it. So when you scroll to the page, initially you won't be able to edit anything, but you can go ahead and press this pen to the top right here. Once you click that pen, you'll see the color of the boxes will change from gray to white. So once they change to white, it means they have now become editable. And now we can put in a full description of the organization. The same Mlambe's Adventure Safaris is Malawi is Malawi's premier something. So you can add those details, and then you can be able to also add a company profile. So these details are the ones that buyers will be able to view once they log in as buyers once you send a booking for a meeting or a request for a meeting. So you can add a PDF profile, a company profile in PDF format for your organization. And you can add a logo, as I was saying before, so you have the option to add a logo as well. And then once you do that, you can just tap update profile and it will do the updates, and then you refresh it, take you back to that. So if I go back to the profile now, you see there's a change now. It says Mlambe's Adventure Safaris is Malawi's premier. So that it actually changed the organization's description. Now it's telling me, when I was submitting, I didn't add a logo. So in my next submission, I'll probably need to make sure I include a logo. I don't have any images I can use for that particular test here. But yeah, I would need to include a logo, just so when the buyers are viewing your platform, your platform and your profile, they're able to attach that to your brand image, which is your logo. So I think in terms of what I can show you currently for the platform, this is it. I think the other thing I want to mention is we will be sending out login details soon after this meeting. You just need to agree with the tourism department which email they'll come from, but we will be sending out login details. Some of exhibitors didn't submit emails, some submitted two. So we'll be reaching out to find out which email we should use for your login details. Because if let me log out here and go back to the portal, we want to know which email you want us to use for this login section, and then we'll give you a default password. So we'll be sending those out after this. So we'll be finding out for those who didn't submit emails, we want to know what emails to use, and for those that submitted two emails, we want to know which is your primary email, because that same email is also what will be receiving notifications of requests for meetings. So when buyers actually request from their end a meeting, you receive a notification in your email as well, because we know you're not always on the website. So we'll be sending notification emails as soon as they book, they send a request for a meeting, so you can respond to it promptly. So we need your most active email for that. So we'll be sending those out soon after, and we will be also activating that chat support. So for those who couldn't see it, as I was saying, we'll activate it soon after this meeting. We wanted to have this meeting first, and then we'll also attach very short, simple guides or manuals in PDF format. We'll send them together with the credentials. So in case we weren't able to follow along in this presentation, or you need a quick reminder on how to use some of the features, we will send that PDF that will show you how remind you how everything works. So I think at this point, my presentation is complete. If there are any questions, I think this would be the time. Thank you. No questions?